Good morning everyone. On behalf of Svvm Mandal program on meeting stage fright and performance anxiety. It is said confidence comes not from being always right but from not fearing to be wrong. Over the past day, we have embarked on a journey to conquer our fears and build our confidence. Today we look forward to yet another enriching session. To be with this wonderful day, I invite Chetan Naik to present a floral welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr.Smita Sanzgiri, Assistant Professor at GVM. Thank you, Chetan. Let us now take a moment to recap the highlights of yesterday's session. Now I request Rudraksha to take over.
I quote, reading is like breathing in, writing is like breathing out. I unquote. A very good morning to all of you present here and all my dear friends. I am Dr. Naik, student of Government College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Cafe, and also alumni of this college, here before you to present yesterday's session C2. Yesterday we had a session on history writing skills. The session was conducted by Ms. Sonia Desai. The session was started by the video of Vivek Vidra, where we saw success habits of reading. After that, ma'am highlighted the significance of reading and how it enhances critical thinking, expands vocabulary, and improves oral communication skills. Ma'am explains that regular reading will help us in interpreting information more effectively. Ma'am also suggested to prefer more printing books than e-books. Ma'am also gave real life example of biggest writers and businessmen. Ma'am also introduced AI tools and told us how to put it in a practice. Following this discussion, Ma'am also conducted a small game. Participants were divided into small parts. They were given a story title and some sentences and told to arrange it in a proper story. Here we saw coordination among each other and had lots of fun. Followed by game where Purnanisa had conducted small quiz session to strengthen our general knowledge. After that, the session was conducted by vote of thanks by Priya. Host of the session was Ma'am Florencia. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Ma'am Sonia Desai for conducting such a valuable session. Thank you, Ma'am.
As a token of our gratitude, I request Sir Ashish Kurde to present a small token of appreciation, Ma'am Mrs. Sonia Desai. Thank you, sir. Now moving on to today's program, it is my honor to invite Ms. Florencia D'Souza to introduce our distinguished guest for today's meeting.
Thank you, Jyoti. Good morning, everyone. It is my privilege to introduce our guest for today's function. We have amongst us Ma'am Dr.Smita Sanzgiri, who is an associate professor and HOD at Commerce and Goa HDM scholar of Gopal Govind Roy Raikur, College of Commerce and Economics, Fonda, Goa. She has been awarded a doctorate in the area of women entrepreneurship in Goa. She is appointed as a vice president of BG and has been in the panel of interviewers of Goa University and is a member of Commerce of Board of Studies. She is also a member of faculty research committees at the Department of Commerce at Goa Business School, Goa University. She has also presented many research papers at national and international conferences. She has won the Best Paper Award at the international conference and has many publications at national and international peer-reviewed journals. She has imparted training to women entrepreneurs at theatre training sessions, and she has much more in her curricular life. She has also played a main role at Shraddha and in a serial, in Konkani serial, and also at Sangeet Shraddha, and has hosted many interviews at Goa Sudarshan. She has also acted in many short films, and she is a noted comparer, a radio artist, a stage artist with many prizes for acting, directing, one-act plays at Kala Academy. She has also been felicitated at Innerville Club, Panjab, and at Goa Vidyaprasad Mandal for contribution to academics and cultural activities. It is a pleasure to have you over here, ma'am.
I now invite Madam Dr.Smita Sanzgiri to take over the session and enlighten us with her expertise on beating stage fright and performance anxiety.
So good morning. Nice to see you all, first of all. All those lovely, lively faces. And even the contribution of your teachers is also worthwhile. Yeah, I would just start saying, sometimes it so happens that you need some motivation. There has to be a pushing factor. And in this college, as far as I know, in this area, I think Ms. Sonia is doing a wonderful job. Right? So let's give a round of applause. See, let me tell you, I'm into the cultural front for last so many years. I've been able to manage academics and cultural throughout, right? Giving equal justice to both. Now the thing is, it so happens that, whenever you think of organizing something, it's not an easy task. There are many, many things which you need to work on. So looking at her, you won't even imagine, I need to appreciate these efforts. So you won't imagine what she has gone through, and even when she sleeps at night, I know the things, she keeps on pondering about what will happen the next day, right? So you never realize, being on that side, other end, what teachers go through, what the organizers go through. But I would appreciate the presence of all of you. Why do I appreciate? It's because, each one of you want to learn something. Yes or no? Right? You want to improve yourself. And I promise, by the end of this session, okay, when you go out, you will be a different personality. You will absorb a lot, you will learn a lot, right, which will certainly help you turn out to be a unique individual, right? Now, as she mentioned, she said, just say something about my journey till here. I've been in this profession, teaching profession, for the last 30 years. And you won't believe, when even before my results were out, I was absorbed in this college, Juniors College. There were 40 candidates. The interview was scheduled at 3 o'clock. Amongst those 40, I was the last, 40th one. And as I was sitting outside, I would see everyone, coming out some happy faces, some very, in a lethargic mood, some were not happy with the pattern. You could see that. And I'm good at reading. I observe a lot. I don't talk a lot, but I like to observe. And I could see each one, right? One point I felt, I said no, I'm not going to make it here, this college. Because many of the seniors who attended the interviews were having first class, some were already teaching somewhere, lecture basis, part time. I said no, I won't pay you. My turn came. It was quarter to 6. I was there in the college outside, but because I'm always, I always believe you have to be disciplined. 9 o'clock was the schedule given to me. I will be here by 8:40. There is a reason for it, I'll tell you why. So I said, no. Okay, fine. I said, I'll give my best. I entered. They asked me to, they said, just give some presentation. And that time we never had the LCDs or PowerPoints. So I said, okay. And since I was from the cultural field, there was no stage fear, nothing of that sort. And I presented whatever I did, I presented it to them. Then there was the formal interview. I answered whatever I could. Yes, 2 or 3 questions I could not. Rest all, yes, I did it. And then after that, I came out. Okay. And then I said, okay, let's God decide. The next day, the PU comes to my home and he said, there's a letter. He says, you're being called by the principal of Svvm College. I had to ask him why. He laughed. He said, you're being selected. I just could not believe it. So such wonders happen. And why this happens? It happens only because of your confidence in yourself, right? Your positive attitude. Like it depends on what you see, many times. There are negative things around, there are positive things around. If you keep on focusing on the negatives, what will happen? You will turn out to be from that load, right? So, I joined the college. After that, I did my MPhil, I did my PhD. PhD was enrolled, I got admitted under the registrar, Dr. Y. He is the person who will select you, right? So he said, he selected you. And you won't believe, I had my timetable when I was doing my PhD, attending the college duties also. And the timetable was from, of 4 years, the day I was selected. I said, I have to stick to this time because my daughters were in, elder one was in 10th standard. The younger one would proceed to 10th later. So I said, I have to finish within 4 years. And I did it. So, university records if you check, there are very few who have completed the PhD, doctorate within 4 years. It's a Herculean task. But if you decide, it's all here. If you decide, I will do it, you can do it. Right? That's why I always say, life is a camera. Yes or no? You just have to adjust your focus. What is important we should do? See, many of you must be using, how many hours do you spend on your mobiles? Just be correct. Minimum 6. Minimum, I say. Right? I'll tell you, my husband is an ENT surgeon. The people, teenagers come to you with what difficulties? They fail. He said he never saw such young students coming to him for last so many years. This neck pain, then here there is a problem. Sometimes they just happen to mention that there is some problem, I cannot drive, I cannot lift the things. it hurts. It's all because of mobiles. They cannot concentrate. Many of things. So forget. Yeah. How many of you believe in this? You must have seen this, right? What is this? You have this scale in home. It is on the wall. The arrows are there. You don't use it. It's there. What is this? Have you been able to focus on the way? Have you been able? No. You tried, but somewhere here you got stuck. But always appreciate this because you have tried, even if you tried. Right? So this is not a failure. Now all of you, I can assure you all are going to, achieve that success, fulfill your dream, whatever is there in your mind. Because you are here, I wish we had such programs when I was small. We were small, right? Because what I used to do, how I used to learn, I had a fascination for stage. I knew I can write well. I knew I can talk well. So I said I will develop myself here. And I did it. And what I used to do, I used to just observe television serials. Right? I would just see, okay, this character, how I would portray this. What is the mistake this character is making? Right? So I would learn from them. Writing, I used to read a lot. So I could get different words. One word, I could tell you 4 different other synonyms. Right? So that helps you to proceed as you know. Now what we are going to talk about, beating the stage fright, or what we refer to it as performance anxiety. Now, just tell me, how many of you feel, you get scared or you get anxious whenever you have to do whenever you have to face the audience? Just raise your hands. Nothing wrong in it. Good. I'm sorry. Please. What about you? Yes. This is like, somebody said, how are you? Now, one person asked somebody, how are you? So he said, he did like this and like this. So the person was confused as what you are saying, whether it is no or whether it is yes. Right? Body language. Okay, why did I ask you this? I was in the same position like yours. Nothing wrong in it. No person can be perfect. Right? So what you have to do is, do not miss any opportunities. They say, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. That's the same. So wherever there is opportunity to learn something, do it. Somewhere it helps you. Right? So what we are talking about is beating the stage fright. Everyone goes through it. Now can you give me one reason why? I tell you in my class what happens. It's a class of 60. I have the habit. Sometimes I just ask the questions. So I say, okay, tell me, simple thing. Okay? And then they don't answer. And then I go to the person. I say, okay, tell me the answer. She answers. So what happened? Means when you say you, my heart starts beating very fast. Why it happens? Yeah. Fear. And what? Just any language you can use. Konkani, Marathi, anything. Why it happens? Huh? Okay, point out करना, yes. What yes? Yes. You are worried. Something will go wrong, right? Yes. People, what लोग क्या कहेंगे, right? Just keep the people away from your mind. That is the first thing. My students do well in allocation competitions. I just give them this guru mantras. You know, I say, forget what people say. Say what you want. When you are here, you know, you take this position. Do say what you want. Do as you like. Do not worry what people say. Right? I'll tell you a simple story how I started. As I told you, I always wanted to do something. You know, give my best, be a best person, have a good personality. It was allocation competition at the state level at Svvm. You know Svvm Hall in Banji? We used to have the allocations there, state level. I was selected from my school. Can you please come and sit here? Last bench. Come here now. I can't see you otherwise. Come. Yeah. So both of you can come. Sit. So what happened was, I was selected. I prepared well. I prepared thoroughly, let me tell you. Even if you could, wake me up when I'm sleeping, I would just say the full the allocation within 2 seconds. I would start. Now what happened was, I went there full prepared, fully confident, but that was the first time I was facing so much of crowd. My name was called. I went on the stage. You won't believe. And there was no podium. It was an open mic. So I saw the crowd of 150 almost. And I was totally blank. I still remember that day. You know, I knew everything but everything. Somehow, you know, I said no, I have to say something. I somehow tried to wrap up the whole thing and I came home. That was the day when I was getting down the stairs. I said to myself, you know, I said, next year I'm going to be the winner. I will see to it that I am going to be the winner. Next year I participated again. And this time it was with full confidence, that passion, that dream to be the winner. And let me tell you, I could achieve that. I got the first place. Why? How it happened? I had the stage fright. It was there. But I tried to overcome. There are many techniques you can use, right? And it is not only when you face the audience. It is when suppose your teachers are there. You want to converse, you want to communicate something. There also the level of confidence matters. Right? When you are with your friends. Have you seen the personalities, say for example, say Amitabh Bachchan, right? Deepika Padukone. Have you seen them, whenever you see them on the, say, screen or even off screen, they will always be in one particular position, right? And any time you keep the photographs, you find they look beautiful, Amitabh, they look handsome. How it happens? They do it on a purpose. They know whenever they are in the crowd, this is a profile which is good. They will see to it that they give this profile. They will see to it that the eye movement is restricted. Right? This is called as grooming. Grooming helps a lot. Right? There are sessions on grooming in Bombay. I've seen one family. The son he got the admission in that institute. And looking at the son, the mother she was so happy. She also admitted herself. And I could see the change in both of them. Blooming institutes tell you everything, how you should stay, what about the body language, your hand movements, everything. And that helps you a lot to be a different personality. So, what is it called? When we have a fear, stage fear, when we develop with anxiety. The thing is, you want to participate. How many of you have acted in ballet plays or dramas? Very nice, right? Some part, somewhere you must have acted, right? Some comedies, you did it well. Introduction, everything. Don't you, before step on the stage, don't you feel there is a fear? Yes. But once you are there, once the curtain is formed, the stage is yours. So everybody goes through this, but you have to overcome it. Right? So this particular fear is called as glossophobia. And if you try to work on it, certainly you get the best results. But sitting there and saying, I want to be a good orator, but I cannot do it. Every one of you can be a successful personality. Now when I say successful, it includes everything. Your speech, your control over the language, your body language, eye contact, everything. Right? So, now suppose I am here, I do like this, I do like this, right? I take the help of this, and then I do all the time, right? Will you be comfortable? My question is for you. I'm here to perform, but will you be comfortable? No. Because when I do that and you watch me doing it, you also will, you won't be that comfortable. You'll be worried, what is happening, what will happen, right? But when you find that I am comfortable, you also will be with me, right? That's what I see here. Whatever I say, there is a response from you. Correct? So that is what is essential when you are on the stage, public speaking, any performance, any presentations. Now, do you think all of you have your page and paper with you? Yeah? I just want to write something, 5 things you are good at. It can be anything, writing, dancing, anything. Just write 5 things you feel you are good at. Just write. Acting, comparing, anything. Well, if you cannot write 5, write at least 3. Even cricket, if you are good at cricket, write cricket. No problem. Girls finished? Okay, the first thing is, see, I have asked you to write about yourself, right? If it was like, I asked you to write about Sonia ma'am or this ma'am, it will take time. About yourself, you should know it, the spur of the moment, you should know, yes, this is what I am. Okay, what you are doing. Just see, don't say, tell me. Huh? Cooking, right? Reading. Reading. Very good. Okay, next. Just tell me which of these. Lovely. Social service, very nice. Helping others, very nice. Right, painting. Okay. What about you? Livelihood, quite nice. Wow, very nice.
Socializing and
First one is Rangoli. Second, Lovely. Lovely. I didn't get it. Lovely is not loud, no? Communication. Okay. Anything else? Reading. Chess. Very good. Okay. Sports. And social. Career. And focus. Very good. Cooking. First one. What? Very good. Tabla. Okay. Second. What about sports and fitness? Dancing. Presenting and combined. Very nice. Ah, quick learning. Very nice. Very good. Don't you think there is something, many things you can add to it? Yes. So this will be your exercise today. Okay. Just know about yourself, because when you will be appearing for the interviews, some person can ask you, are you asked many students who appear for the interviews? Say, okay, tell me about yourself. They start with the birth date. They start with the, degrees, whatever they go. So then I say, okay, tell me about the strengths. And many a times I've seen people don't know what are their strengths. What you are good at. This is what I'm good at. Right? Good doesn't mean you have to be the best. That's why I said you are good at. Why not best? Why I did not use the word best? Because best can be defined by different people in their own perspective. What is best for me? So you will say, no, I don't think this is best. She may have a different perspective, right? So you should be good at it, right? So work on these things. Even simple things, she said she's good at social work, she likes to help others, right? Then you will earn a lot on that. You will, dealings with people. You will know what language to use, how to, get the right answers from the people when you need some data from them. Correct? So, know about yourself, confident. Right? That is the best thing you can work on. Yeah, so what exactly you need to work on is your confidence, your hard work, success, motivation, intelligence, and creativity. How many of you give importance to creativity? I know those who are in cultural and all, right? You know what is creativity. Those who are into writing, they know what is creativity. Creativity is important because it makes you a unique person, right? When you are creative, you will not copy paste. We are used to that, no? Take something, copy paste. I'll tell you, I get some assignments. Most of the students are from sports. With due respect to sports, what they do is last minute they copy the assignments. And it is copy paste to such an extent, even the number of that person is written. So sincere. Then I get to do assignments, same number, right? And I get irritated. I'm disciplined. I call them, I fire them, right? And then they say, no, miss, sorry, they have their own reasons, right? But avoid all these things. Copy paste, we don't have to do. We have the brain. Be creative, very important. So this is how yoga can, move at a higher scale. Similar points. You have to have the courage. Public speaking, presentations, performance, being on stage, have the courage, have the confidence, have the motivation, intelligence, creativity, which can lead to success. I'll tell you a small incident. I used to, from my college days, I used to participate in one of these, collective. And I used to love that, right? And the best part was, I would by heart my dialogues along with the dialogues of my co-actors. Co-actors believe she is not in any scene with me. I would not bother. If he is with me, I would know all his dialogues. Why? Because in case he forgets, I have to cover up. I'll tell you one incident. There was a saying which was said, and my husband is supposed to enter. He's a thief, right? He's a thief, and he's supposed to enter through the window. The window is open, and since he's a thief, he never comes in his house. He never enters his house through the door. He always uses that he's used to it. So he enters through the window. And I finished with my dialogue, something, and then he sent me. But I cannot hear anything, I'm supposed to do something here. I say my dialogues. I cannot hear him saying anything. He has to enter and say something. And then still I try to improvise. I edit some more dialogues, similar level. Then I said, this is nonsense, what should I do now? So I just happened to look behind and what I'm saying, he is wearing the dhoti, pudwe, and he is entering that window, which he never tried before, and there is a nail, so his pudwe got stuck there, and he is trying to enter. He cannot say his dialogues. So I said, I looked at him. I said, my God, he is not yet entered. Then he will say his dialogue. I said, it was a Marathi play. I had no other option. I am thinking on that particular moment. So I said, अरे बाप रे, रोजच्या प्रमाणे अडकलाच का? And then somehow he managed to tear it off. He entered and he said his dialogue. So then I was realized. If I could not say anything at that moment, the judges would know that there is something wrong happening. What the judges felt was, this is part of the play, which actually was not. So you have to, have the courage to change the things. And that comes when you are, totally involved. You are aware about what is happening. Then it's very easy to develop that confidence, right? So this is how you are successful. Why intelligence is important? You can take some decisions, right? So intelligence is important. Creativity, I told you. Motivation. See now, Sonia Mem will say, she's trying her best to organize something. She will tell you, see, please come, do this, do that, this will help you in this way, that way. She will try to push you. But if you are not for it, will you come and sit here? No. It is just like, it's a Sunday. Okay, you are leaning on the sofa or bed, right? And mother tells you, what was your name you said? Divya. 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 Nice name. So mother would say, Divya, just go and get some haldi powder and to fry the fish. Okay? He cannot hear it. The words come here and go back. He cannot hear it because it's a Sunday. He's enjoying watching TV. So poor mother, he says, okay, I will do it. Next Sunday, again same position. He is, enjoying his Sunday, watching some TV serial, and mother comes. She says, see, I got 500 rupees. Take this 500. Call your friends. Take them out. He will jump out of the sofa, right? Because he wants to enjoy with his friends. This is something of his interest. So he will jump out and take off the 500 and will run out. Right? So if you are keen on doing something, you will always be there to explore the opportunity. No matter how Sonia may tries to convince you, you will not be there unless you want to do something. Right? So that is how you will be motivated. And this will certainly help you take you towards success. Now let's come to this. When we talk about performance anxiety, right? Everybody goes through it. Don't feel that I'm the only one who gets scared. And I told you, Guru Mantra is consider yourself to be the best. I am the best. I am going to do my job well. Right? I am not bothered about what people say. Don't give importance to other people. That is the Guru Mantra. Programs and all, when you participate, there are many things happen at times, right? The belt which you tie loosens, right? The headgear falls off. Something happens, but we should know how to handle it carefully. So, nervousness or fear, everybody has it. Your job is to overcome it. How do you know you have the performance anxiety? How do you know that? Sweating. There are many students who tell me, I get, my hands get full with sweat. I tell you, there was one minister from Svvm. I was comparing the choreography in Academy. A big function it was. And he came, I invited him, he came to speak. And in the first few seconds, he could not start. Everybody noticed. And then somehow he hit the points, but he forgot what to say. After that, I don't know why, he came to me once the function was over. He's a good person, no doubt about it. You know what he asked? He said, just tell me one thing. How is it that you are so comfortable on stage? He said, you called out my name and I sit there. My heart starts beating very fast. I'm not used to talking to the audience. In a formal way. He says, informal I talk. Right? So he said, how could you do it? Right? So everybody goes through it. What is necessary is you should recognize that yes, these are the problems. So trembling, dry mouth, palpitations, right? Mental symptoms, these are physical. There are mental symptoms which affect you every day. Self-doubt. Am I good? Right? Am I doing the right thing? Taking part in the one and play? Am I fit for it? Right? Fear of failure. Always. If I fail, if I don't get the prize. My students, GBMs, let me tell you, we get around 40 prizes, state level prizes in a year. I get the set for last 30 years. 40 prizes state level. I know how much efforts I take to train them, to mold them, right? But still, and another thing I tell them, listen, see, I prepared you for this, but I don't want the prize. I say, go, give your best and come. So what happens in this series? They are relaxed. If I tell you, or if I am your mother, and I say, go, participate, get a prize. If you don't get a prize, see. I've seen the mothers doing it. If you don't get a prize here, you have to go it well. Right? So, then, go, give your best, then those words motivate the students. Difficulty in concentrating. There are many people who want to do something, right? But they know they want to do, but they cannot concentrate. Here, you need to go into meditation. Just work on the meditation. It really helps you concentrate. How many of you do the exercises? Girls and talking about. Any exercises in early morning? Nobody. Huh? Pranayama. Very good. Anybody? Surya Namaskar, anybody does? Do it and see. Early morning, 4 or 5, enough. Initially it's difficult, but it will certainly help you. Your overall posture, your hand movements, your brain, concentration, it will help you a lot. Exercise is very important. So for concentration. Now when do you relate to this fear or you come to know that you are scared of? When you participate somewhere. Right? There are some lots of last benches even in my college. They don't do anything. They just select the last bench and they enjoy. Right? I call them LLPs, Lord of Last Bench. But they are good. Like somebody said, I'm good in decoration. Those are the students who come to my help when I want to organize something. They like to do that, arrange something, decorate this. Sports, many of you are into sports. Even in sports, you have the fear, right, before you participate. Yes? So it is everywhere. Why it matters? It is because you need to, it affects your performance. If you do not work on this, it will affect your performance, it will affect your growth. Because tomorrow, once you complete your device, right, you will be answering the interviews. You will be setting up your own ventures. That is the time you need to have that confidence. Right? I remember once Parikar said, Mr. Parikar, he was a great speaker. Once he said, even when you lie something, he said you should know how to confidently tell a lie. Right? So that is what is the importance of confidence. So you have to get to grow. Whenever you come, when you talk to me, I should know this is, you have some battle. That is personal growth. And you can do it. No one else can do it for you. Right? Yeah. These are this is what is the importance. See, when we talk about general anxiety, people, I want to get up early in the morning, I have to attend some wedding. There are people who get anxious. They get up at 5 o'clock just because they have to attend someone else's wedding. It's not their wedding, own wedding. This is general anxiety. Right? Performance, those who are on the stage. How people will perceive whether they will like me or not. It exists. We have to accept it. There is anxiety when you perform. Basically, we are worried about judgment being done. We are worried about lack of preparation. See, now if I ask you, suppose that you come here and say A to Z, all of you will come and do it well. Yes or no? Because you have by-hearted those things for years, right from your school days, childhood, primary school, right? A to Z is nothing to it. Now, why don't we do it when we perform, when we compare, when we recite something? We have to follow the same pattern. Do it well, and it will be like A to Z. Suppose it's celebration. You should know what are the ways I should, uh, express my thoughts on. So, okay. It's fundamentals. Okay, this is what we have discussed. Just see how many of you do it. What are the key essentials for developing that confidence? Do you take a deep breath when, suppose today is the exam? Okay, you know you're studying. Still you feel your heart break. Right? Take a deep breath. Enter the classroom. Do not think of anything else. You will answer well. The more you are confused, everything goes wrong. Right? So, take a deep breath. Use calm and body language. Who's that television anchor who shouts and says? What's his name? Yes. Huh? Who? Anchor, the one who reads the news or into the debate. So yeah, I want to my students to answer. It is Arnav Goswami. If you are not seeing it, see it, watch it. The way he creates the scenario, you feel as if you are in war. Right? That is not accepted. Use calm and open body language. Be cool with what you do, so you can take others with you. Right posture, I told you, we discussed. Right? If I come here and I show the fright on my face, even you will get frightened. No? You'll say, God knows what she is doing now. Right? So, right posture. Another thing here is I tell you, wear what suits you. Use the props or whatever in which you are comfortable in. I remember one friend of mine in Goa University. She used to love wearing heels. All her shoes, whatever sandals, they were, those wedges, the toe, what is it? Pencils, right? She would wear it. And I tell you, the way she would walk, her whole focus used to be on her feet. And we used to feel scared, my God, if she falls, she was not comfortable and she would make us uncomfortable. Right? So wear what you're comfortable. Not because someone else, Amitabh Bachchan is wearing something, so let me do it. No. I am what I am. Right? So then you get the right posture on this. Keep your shoulders bent, muscles relaxed. If you stand like this, you know, the other person knows that yes, there is something is missing in this personality. So keep it open, muscles relaxed. And when you are relaxed, your body is relaxed, let me tell you, you get the right flow of thoughts. Otherwise, the body controls all your thoughts. Do not close your arms. Have you seen people sitting like this? Okay, see, he's changing his position now. They sit like this. Even when we talk, when we converse, communicate, they will be like this. This is not the right way to approach, right? So, do not do not close your arms. Do not close yourself off. That's a body language. Smile at the beginning, very essential. Whatever you do later comes later. Right? Come, smile, and you start. It gives a good impression. Okay, fine. We'll just go through this. Okay, this one. So yeah, is it okay? Yes. I'll just complete this part. This is continuation. I told you, people often they will, they'll cough, they will sneeze, they will add certain things to cover the stage fear. Right? So be aware about it. I'm not going to cough. Okay? I'm not going to do this throughout. Right? So make effort to enunciate clearly. Okay, have you heard of that game when we were small? Teachers to make us sit round in a circle. Okay, the teacher would say something in the ear that would pass on, and something different emerges in that. Yeah, right. So, what this says, what this rule says, whatever you want to say clearly. But it should not be like Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He used to be very slow. You know, that means if I say one word, okay, that will go in your ear, it will come out of the other ear, then I will say the next word. It should not be like that. Right? So you should know how to keep the pause. Very essential. Be empathetic when you present something. Avoid silences. I'm saying something and suddenly I go like, this is because I'm not prepared myself. Right? So avoid them. This comes to your help. Ready regular. Wherever you want a break, but you cannot take it. You can always take the help of the props. You can write something on the board. You can show some videos. Right? So this is how you can move towards a successful orator or a presenter. Okay, the rest next we'll do later. We'll move on. This will continue later. We'll take a break for some time.
परत स्टार्ट करतो तो परत लिंक होत नाही
बड़े मोबाइल आपसे बंद कर देंगे बड़ा भी आता है
It's not stop now. Can you give me the
Dr. Smita, Sanzgiri, Giri, Sanzgiri, Feedback is about the current session. What we understood. Feedback is of the current session which we understood. Feedback is the overall session which happened in the previous year. You are giving us feedback.
You cannot do? अच्छा बाहेरसून करू ऑनलाईन बाहेरसून काम बंद करूया I was asking for first side. Hold on, let me. I have left the list. What time is it? We need every day refreshment, something or the other. Tomorrow you order something. This is not going out, right? You have to go out. Ready? Ayos ko makadaan. तुम्ही पडला सांग मग तो काय
अरे ओय
काम नाव He's shy boy. Devari, please come now. Come. आणि तिकडे मुले लक्ष तिकडे मुले तुमच्यासाठी आता हवं खूप नाही ना
Now let us see.
लाईव्ह परत आहे करूया येता मी
Live is going pause ना direct disconnect कुछ नहीं है फोन हीट नहीं होता है Hello.
एक तो
इधर ही है. Four people come to listen to us. Please like and type मतलब इसमें हर पर्टिकुलर न्यूज़ काउंट तुम जाके वापस और ही देखो.
एक sign in and एक sign out असतं actually. What time to come in is called a sign in. You have to write the time and the next is a sign out. Sign out कधी केले? Sign out कधी केलं? आता मारलं. Sign out is when you go out, no? When you class is over, that is sign out. Then you have to sign out.
Live असं दिसणार. नमस्कार.
चला नमस्कार पूर्ण दिसतं मग तू आता असं बसलं
हसता आम्हाला त्या. कोण हसता
कोण आपल्याला पडलेलं
फीडबॅक ना आणि किती करपाक डान्स माय पर्सनॅलिटी इज नॉट फॉर डान्स Ritika never do. किती करतो आफ्टर टुमारो शॉर्टकट
फायदा लो
सोळा असा चाळीस लाईक
आमचे वातावरण
सोळा असा 4 लाईक
एव्हरीवन
तारजान झाले हे चला
मधी आता कोण कोण पळयता तिगूच जाण पळयता मरे
Okay, so let's get back. So how was the session till now, till date? How were the 3 days? What was the good part of it? Yes, Chetan. Yes. Okay, let's go. This row, first and third. First row, 25, the entire. You all learn to manage time. Yes, the second row. We have the cultural secretary of the college. How to overcome safety. How to overcome safety.
how to control the anxiety. Basic management, one thing, how to be presentable, how to do presentation. Yes. Yes, the third. Full combination. Motivation, one, courage, creativity, intelligence is what matters. Intelligence is what matters. Come out of stage fear, so they are leading with 4 points, 3 points, and 2 points. Boosting reading and writing skills, so 3 and 4. All reading. Yes, future reference. Reading is very important role in our lecture. Okay, teamwork and collaboration, 5 points. How to be courageous, so 5 all 3 leaving out some of your comfort zone, so 6 points leaving. Positivity, 3 points. Good manner women? Yes, correct. So the team leading is the last team. The third group with 15 points being followed up by the second group with 13 points and the last group is 11 points. So give a round of applause to all.
Okay, so shall we continue? Yeah. Okay, now before we go in for this, just tell me, just recall how you will improve yourself. What are the things you will keep? What are the things you will remember? Tell me. Yeah. Yes, deep breath. Take a deep breath. When you take a deep breath, the turmoil which takes place in the mind sets. So deep breath. Oh, yes. Yes. Stay relaxed. Close. Close. I didn't do it. Now give it loudly. Okay. Yes. Don't give importance to people and you will do well. Very nice. What else? What else? Correct. Better courage. Okay. Even if I make a mistake, I've shown you the arrows, no? That thing. Yeah. So even if you make a mistake, technically everybody does it. Nobody is perfect. Right? But you give your 100%. See, each one of you, if you ask me, you will so I can assure you, you will do extremely well when you face the crowd standing on this side. But you won't be able to do it if you do not give your 100%. Right? See, even today, when I take my class, right, what I do is I take up some new concepts. I take up some new latest videos. See how the IAS officer, a girl of your age, maybe 21, 22, how she is answering the interview, how much prepared she is. I show this to my students. And then they feel, my God, I never thought of it. So I will work on it. That is how you have to move ahead. If you think, I know everything, right? I know everything, I know it somehow, it will happen somehow. I'll give you a simple example. I'm in the interviewer's panel. Also, this book of 120 hours. By the way, he is my student, and it was a open post. Sorry, it was a reserved post, and there was only one candidate. See how lucky she was. Permanent post, reserved, only one candidate. It was like a cakewalk. You don't get permanent post nowadays. That girl somehow came to know about it. And what she thought? Can you be on her place and tell me? That she will get it. She thought only one post. Right? I'm reserved category. I will get it. She came, entered, said, she did not answer anything. But I could see the confidence level. Right? She did not answer properly. And she also knew answers are wrong. She would just, you call it victim. So she would just say anything. At least 3-4 questions, I said I'll give her a chance. Then I asked her, tell me, how did you prepare yourself for the interview? You know what she said? She said in front of the full 7 people panel, She said, I just went through some newspapers and the word just, I dislike that word. When you say I've just done it, that means you are not involved in it. And she lost the job. Because the person from the management here, he asked me, he said, ma'am, please tell us frankly whether this person will give justice to the college or not. I said, if at this age she is like this, you can imagine what will happen next. She lost the job. She would have been earning quite a good amount now. This happens. So don't take the things like that. Right? See, that's why I'm telling you, even though a senior teacher in my college, head of department, I tell my other teachers, prepare yourself. Just because you got a job doesn't mean you just take it lightly. Add new things to it. Make the students gain in, right? It helps a lot. Visualization is, they call it like manifestations. It helps you a lot. I will be a good teacher. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do. Your brain tells you lot many things. Pay attention to it. Now when we fail, when we just avoid, ignore those things. Right? But hard work is the key. Social work, when you say, you are also included in social work. Helping people is something you say. When it comes to this social work, hard work is very important. Right? I know when I was doing my PhD, you won't believe, I made 500 women entrepreneurs across the world. And I used to start early in the morning, go to Kanpon, take some people there. They would take me to some ladies, get the interviews. Only thing was, since I was on television, I had my serials, people knew me. That was the advantage, right? So, one person, I tell you, one lady from Vasco, I took the appointment. I was prepared with the questionnaire. Questionnaire in the sense, I would never give them the questionnaire. I would just give them and pre-interview. How are you? What is your son doing? How is your daughter doing? So what they are thinking. Just, in the process I would get the answers. So, she called me that time. I think she was not there. Somebody said she'll come after lunch. One of the staff said. I said it. It was 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock she comes. So I said, I think I can take this interview scheduled at 12:30. She said, oh, I forgot. Okay, I said, okay, no problem. I just need 20 minutes. She says, no, now I have to go to pick up my daughter. So I won't be able to. On her side, she's correct. Why? My PhD is not going to help her in any way, right? I have to bear whatever she says. I said, okay, I'll come tomorrow. Tomorrow, next day morning, I called her up. I'm starting, please be there. So she was there. And when it came to asking the details about profit nobody wants to tell, right? They are doing good business, but they are not telling or disclosing. So I said, just please tell me how much is the rough approximate profit. You know what she said? No, she said, I don't get that much profit. Somehow I try to manage. And when I used to go to any entrepreneur, I used to do the background work. This lady had one shop in Margao, one shop in Ponda. I had that details. So I was really angry also. So I asked her, I said, no, but I really admire, I said, the way you have expanded, right? In spite of having no profits, right? Because Ponda and Margao are doing well. So she said, yes, those two places are doing well, not this one, she said. Right? I said, okay, fine, but just tell me. So somehow I managed to get the details. Right? So you have to have your own strategies whenever you go across. Right? Hard work, patience, very important. So imagine the success. if before participation you tell yourself that he is good, she is good, I am nowhere, you are gone. Imagine, I will win. Let others also win. Right? So, whenever you are familiar with the materials used, you are confident. If I have never used a mic, never used a laptop, and I am asked to handle it, I will be, totally blank. That's why I tell my students many times, when I take the presentations, take the lectures, I call them, I ask them to connect the lecture to the LCD. I said, this is the file, find it. So in the process, we come to it, right? So, how to prepare? Very important thing. Define your goal. You want to recite a poem, right? Define how exactly you want it to be. Is it just coming from, reciting the poem, done, or you want involvement from your audience? Define the goal, right? Understand the importance of modulation of voice. You just cannot use same tone throughout. People with monotonous voice, people dislike. You have to change modulations, right? Use different languages, use different words. So that gives you the stresses the importance. Script writing. Writing is very essential. Whenever you are performing, whenever you are appearing for the interview, write it down initially. What you are going to say about yourself. Right? Because first question always is, tell about yourself. Nowadays they ask you to say it in whole thing. So learn about it. Right? So script writing is essential. You just cannot use. Have you heard Shashi talking? Yes? Have you heard Shashi talking? Shashi have you seen politicians? Huh? How he talks. What is the language? Words. We can't relate to those words. But you feel nice when you listen. Right? Don't use those words. Because nobody understands them. Right? So write a script well. You can have the charts, diagrams. So some storyboard. You can relate to certain things. Duplication of words. I have discussed one thing. Do not discuss the same thing again. It's already done. Right? So duplication should be avoided. Brief and compact writer. If I want to tell you a story, I cannot go in for 10 minutes. I can just tell you the story in 2 minutes. The gist of the story. Right? So, write-up should be brief, whatever you present. Structure the presentation strategically. Make the presentation in such a way that people want to know what next. It should not be like, okay, we are just listening. It should not be like that. But yes, I am going to learn. That should come from the other side. Is it once you write the poem, somebody says you love to write, right? Is it once you write, you say this is final? Any essay, story, poems? No. Always, once you write, give a break to your mind, rewrite. Next time when you write, you do it better. Right? Delete certain things. You feel this word is not required. Delete it. Right? Rearrange the thoughts. And all these things will help you be I won't say perfect, but a good performer. Right? So, see to it that you pay attention to this practice. The thoughts the writings when it comes to presentation basically. Voice modulation, right? Then brief to the point, the writer. It's very effective. Now this is, we are going in depth how to build the insight. When Amitabh Bachchan was uh, first, he went out in the open for interviews. He was very much fond of entering. So he went to the interview at All India Radio. Right? So he went there for the interview. And the very first instant, they heard the voice and they told him, we are sorry, we don't want this type of voice. Anyone else on this place, what would have done? Would have said, my God, they said no to me. So I can't, I have to leave this work. Right? So I have to work on some other line. He did not do that. He was fully confident about his voice, his courage, his confidence. So what he did? He tried again, and today you know what level that person has reached. Right? People wait to hear his voice. Right? So when you believe in yourself, ignore what people say, how people criticize. Right? So all good things are never appreciated. Always remember. There will be some who will criticize you. So believe in yourself and do it, and you are a success. So as I told you, tell yourself what you are doing is normal. Suppose tomorrow is your drama schedule, right? Keep on telling yourself, okay, it's okay, this is normal, everybody does it. You have to tell yourself, right? If you tell yourself, my God, it's in Kala Academy, there will be people around, how will I face the crowd? So if you question yourself, you will be gone. Tell yourself this is nothing, I'll manage it, and you will be successful. Practice and reverse, very important. Whenever you have to face the crowd, whenever you have to be a part of some conversation, always practice. Now see, we are having this session today. Did anyone prepare some introduction about yourself? Did anyone prepare any vote of thanks? No. No? Because teacher must have asked somebody to do it. Right? What I used to do, I tell you. Even now I do it. I attend some research conferences, some workshops. Before I go there, and even in our college, when it is organized, I have some lines prepared in my mind regarding the workshop. So if somebody says the resource person is coming late, or the coordinator cannot remain present, I can go there and talk. I prepare the vote of thanks, even if I am not doing it. I just do it. I've been doing it. And then, it becomes a habit. Right? So suppose I ask him now, okay, come, just say a few words of thanks to me. If he knows, if he has prepared, he will come and give an extempore vote of thanks. Right? So, reverse, practice, record yourself. Recording your video. You all are good at must be good at making reels, no? Somebody does? Anybody? Reels? There are many students who do it nowadays. Small reels, and they really do it well. Right? There are students who will give their views. Something happens, they come and talk in front of the camera. Right? So, what you have to do is record your videos on your own. Listen to it, see to it. Whatever changes, do the changes later. So you yourself become the master. This is what is very important. Stand in front of the camera. I do it. Whenever I have some hosting on Goa Production, I have around 50-60 interviews conducted. Till today, I go, I stand in front of the camera. First few lines, I look at the camera and I reverse. Look at the mirror and I reverse. So when I come in front of the camera, there is no retake. There has been no retake. I had 3 serials to my credit. And once there was one cameraman from Bombay who had come, he asked me, and he said, ma'am, have you acted in at least 20 serials? I said, no. He said, no, I've been watching you. Every eye movement, every body movement, it is perfect. So he said, I thought you must have worked somewhere. It should be like that. Train yourself to do it. So stand in front of the mirror. Suppose teacher has asked you to make a presentation. Stand in front of the mirror, read it 10 times, so you are confident. Then remember only the key points. You know why elocution competition, why you dislike? If there is an elocution competition. But people dislike it. Nobody wants to participate except a few.
There's no, all the time my person is talking on certain topic, and there is no much of excitement.
I tell you why what I feel. You have to remember the speech elocution, right? And it's a 5-minute speech. Now the person who makes it by heart, if he misses one word, he is gone. Right? So what is to be done? Just remember the points. Right? The key points. Just remember the key points. And talk on it. Your mind, your brain already knows about the things, about the areas. Understood? So just when you talk about on it, when you make the things by heart, what happens? You lose something and you are gone. And the fact is, you know that you lost it. Right? And you become more nervous. Right? So, then there are people, the body language, I'm telling you. Elocution competition. They stay, they start, okay, it's by 100, and somewhere they know they made a mistake. What they do? Right? Like this. So even if I'm a judge, she is a judge, she doesn't know you made a mistake, but your body language tells her. Right? So be careful of it. Even if you made a mistake, just take it lightly. Don't show it to others. Right? So, eye contact. Very important. I remember I was attending a course. There was one resource person who I was sitting. He had a habit. Whoever is sitting on the first bench, he would come, he would stand like this and he would talk to her. So first day it happened. Next day, he had another session. Nobody was sitting on the first 2 benches. Because he had a habit. He would just look at these people who are sitting in front. Same thing happened in my college, one real incident. We had one faculty who was short, very short, and severe. He had that habit. So he used to stand like this and he used to talk, and the girls would sit in front. First year, first day was over, second day was over. Third day, 2 girls come to me, said, "When you want to talk to me?" I said, "Yeah, please come." They come, take me aside, and they say, "Ma'am, that professor who comes to teach this subject, he just looks at us, wow." My God, I know this person very well. I said, see, it is because of this thing. First of all, this short, right? And then he has the habit, maybe he is not like prepared thoroughly. So he has the habit, he just looks at the level form. I said, there is something wrong. And to take a long time to convince it, right? So this things happen. So, now these are what is the physical techniques. Breathing, you all know. Relax, standing relaxed. Important thing is grounding. What is grounding? Are you all clear with me now? Yes? Yes. Somebody must be somewhere else. Yes, no? Physically you are clear. Your eyes are looking at me. But the mind is busy somewhere else. Okay, once the session is over, where should we go? Right? Or afternoon, evening, which friend should I take out? Right? That is, you should avoid. So you should remain grounded. So when I'm talking to you, delivering the session, I'm not focusing on the next point. I know at present this is what I'm talking. Next, okay, this is the next point. Right? So don't stay present, stay in the present moment. It is very essential. Mental. You know, I have this habit. I talk to myself. Really, not there. I tell myself, yeah, this is what I've done is correct. Yes, I should do it this way, I should do it that way. I talk to myself. And then I could find my daughter coming to me and say, she was very small, she came to me and said, Mama, have you gone mad? Because teacher has told us something about this. People talk on their own, they are mad people. And then I realized, I said, no. I said, Swami Vivekananda has said this. He said, talk to yourself. Right? Just see the beauty of it. Go ahead. Talk to yourself. Yeah, his friend has done this to me. Okay, fine, let him do it. Okay? I will be positive. I will do this alone. Right? So, positive self-talk. See, even if you are good looking, nobody will come and tell you are good. If you are good in folk dances are very difficult to perform. Right? There is a timing which you have to stick to. Nobody will appreciate. But if you make a single mistake, no, somebody will come and tell you, you made a mistake there. Right? But if you have worked good, very rarely you will get a compliment. Right? So, positive self-talk, very important. Mindfulness and meditation, as we have discussed. Stay cool. Be ready to answer whatever comes to you. Cognitive behavioral techniques. So, what does it mean? There are some, unknown fears. We are scared without any logic. You're just scared that today if I'm late, teacher will scold me. Right? It doesn't happen. But you are scared. That takes away your energy. So, know this mental techniques. When you perform or present, these are the things you should focus on. Drinking, how much water do you drink, by the way, students? In a day? 5 liters? 4 to 5 liters? Glasses? 1 bottle? Okay. 2 liters you have to have always. Right? So, stay hydrated. Focus on the message. I remember that was when I was, in charge of theatre club. And how I used to pick up my students whenever I used to go to the classes to deliver the sessions. There used to be some students, LLBs, class benchers. I would tell them some stories, incidents. There was one boy who used to sit like this, and whenever I would tell him something, no, he would do like this. When he showing his expression, his way of expressing, I said, why not take this boy in my drama? I picked him up, and he was very tall. First he said no. I said, no, I want you. Took him up, practiced, he did a good job. But being tall, he had the habit of standing like this. Yeah, yeah. So even while sitting, he would sit like this. I said, then the drama was practiced. You know what he used to do? He would look at me, like, yeah, teacher said. He would stand like this and he would talk. He would go and say that I know. And after some time, he would come back to his original position. And then I used to fire him. He used to lose the bearing. Because he on there, he would walk like that, and then he would lose that bearing. It took me a lot of time to work on him. But I tell you, there was the boy who got the best actor award, the latter. I still can't really feel nice when I recollect those things, right? So, but he worked on it. That's the best part. Do you think you should not make mistakes? You should. A person who makes a mistake learns a lot. Never feel embarrassed when you make a mistake. Right? I'm saying, do not do it knowingly. Unknowingly, we do commit some mistakes. Right? Embrace it. Accept it. Nothing wrong in it. If I'm wrong, I always accept it. I tell my junior teachers, I said, I don't understand this. Just help me. And there is nothing wrong in saying that, though I'm a senior teacher. I don't understand certain things from the lecturer. They help me. Right? So that trust and motivation and confidence is built up. So, what do you learn after your performance is over? Evolution is over, my drama is over, exam is over. I'm relaxed. No. The actual work starts now. How? Reflect. Try to find out where you went missing, where you went wrong. Right? That will help you when you put a step forward again. So, analyze what went well, what can be improved. Right? There is always scope for improvement. Right? So, what you can improve, and then you can celebrate your success. Whatever is your achievement, enjoy it. But before that, you should know what went wrong. How can I improve on it? That is what is the feedback, right? How can you prepare yourself well? This one session cannot make you a great orator or a great performer, right? You have to, your teachers there, right? You have to read the books, read the articles. If you ask me, my favorite author is Svvm. She has one book I have read recently. Here, there, and everywhere. It's a nice book if you can read it. I'm a fan of Swami Vivekananda's books. They tell you a lot about yourself. They tell you a lot about confidence building, right? Positivity. Then support groups. Suppose you like to be on stage, like they are into folk dances, right? You have your groups, correct? So somebody is interested, join the group. Slowly you will build up your confidence. You will be part of the group. Somebody likes to write. Find out the people who are from the same community, who like to write. Learn from them. So find your support groups. Whenever you need any professional help, some coaching on something, do it. This is where I mentioned about grooming institutes. You emerge to be a different person every day. You won't even imagine I was like this, right? So here in Goa, we don't find it basically. Okay, I just wanted, before we go to this, these are just some public speakers. If at all you get a chance, listen to them. Manishwari, Vivek Bindra, I don't know whether you hear.
Yesterday I showed.
Bindra is a good speaker. Though on the personal level, he is fresh, that's a different story. But it's a great motivational speaker. Then there is Gopal. We keep on getting his videos. He's an excellent speaker. Sangram Singh, or wrestler basically, he is in the army nowadays. Priya Kumar, good writer. So these are the books you can just go through, see the videos if possible. Okay, they can help you. Anybody who has seen TED Talks? YouTube, if you type, you get it. Just Google it. Okay, please hand this up. He is the curator. Yes, he started that TED Talk, just like Kapil Sharma. Kapil Sharma show is the brainchild of Kapil himself, right? And then he got hold of many people. Now what you see on stage, Kapil Sharma, everything is not written by him, scripted by him. Now what he has gone through is, he has a team of creative people. They assist him, right? Every day, the small or this short incidents, they write. And then the team also saw it. But the way they present, it feels as if they're doing it just now. It's not like that. They work on it day to night for 6 days in a week. 7th day, it is recorded. Understood? So, it's like that. Richard Gray, again a public speaking coach. So, they have some passion for delivering sessions, making the people learn about confidence building, morale building. So you can just watch those. This is just for your reference. What we will avoid when we present ourselves. Right? When we say presentation, anything. Correct? Your stage, your poems, your recitations, anything. Okay, now you tell me what to avoid during performance. If you are not prepared, don't do that. Prepare and present, perform. Right? Why are we scared? You are comparing yourself, no? Yes, no? No? Are you scared any of the time? Yes. When is it most of the time? Yes. Or some changes are made. Right? Somebody is coming in the resource person and you are told he is not that great. The second person will speak. There is a change. Right? Some politician is coming. There is another thing you have to work on. So, be prepared. Be prepared and you can steal the show. Reading from notes. Consider now, I had the notes here, okay, and I was reading and I was reading. What would have been your take on it? You would have never been involved, right? So everything has to be learned. You can have some points, no doubt, but I should know, I should prepare on those points. See, you will never like the teacher who will come to the class and just read the things. Even you can read. Right? The teacher's job is to show the points and explain it. Right? Then, monotony. Same voice, same level for 1 hour. you feel fed up, right? There has to be some change. That is modulation. Ignoring the audience. I am presenting a poem, okay? I come, take the poem, read it, and then okay. I come this time. Do you enjoy it as an audience? No. Because I enjoyed it. Because I came with my poem, I read it and right? There are two parties involved. So I have to take care of the audience. See to it that you do not ignore your audience. Do not bombard with many things. Keep it short. 5 points. Yes, 5 points. Talk on it. Do not bombard them. Give too much of information. Body language, as we have discussed already, very important. Jargons, complex languages. I use heavy words. You don't relate to it. So somehow you will lose your attention. Right? Time limits. Stick to the time period. Right? Then for that you have to be disciplined and you should have respect for others. Lack of visual aids. You use too much of visual aids or you do not use it. Strike a balance, which is important. Handle the questions. Whenever, many times we do participate in many conferences, present papers, there are people who ask some questions, genuine questions. At times, we can answer. At times, we are not sure. So it's better to say, I'm not aware about it, I'm sorry for that. Right? Instead of giving some wrong answers. So accept it. Whatever is your the questions you receive from the audience, answer it if possible, or you can give the right answer. Just don't yeah. This is what we discussed. This is just for you to some reference points. Okay, this one I would just like to ask you. Can you relate to all these points? Next time when you do something, will you keep this in mind? You have to. Very important. See, you don't have to read 10 books. I'm giving it at one glance. Right? So follow this. It will help you a lot. And you, for this, it is not essential that, you have to look good. Your voice has to be exceptional. No. Whatever God given gifts you have, okay, use them to the in the best possible way. Right? So you can be a success. We do not want to fall in this category. Right? Failure doesn't mean you have lost everything. Failure is you are not happy with what you have done. Right? So what you have to do? When you fall, acknowledge it, accept it. So when you say you are reading a story, you have written a story. Okay, you read it in the class, and you don't get any response. Somewhere you will feel bad. I did not get the response. You will feel bad. But what is the bottom line now? You need to accept it. Acknowledge it. Yes. What is the next question? Why I could not do well? Why I did not get the response? Investigate. Learn from it. Understand it. Right? Connect all the dots. This is where I missed. This is where I missed. So work on it. And you will evolve. And I'm telling you, you will certainly do well. Right? Yeah. So I just actually I take one thing. Anybody has any poem written? Anyone has any write small writer? Yes, you have. Yes, what is it? Huh? Poem, you read it. Very nice. Just read one and tell me. I can just help you change certain words. Any small poem, just for one. Anyone else? Any story? Any writer? What you are good. Huh? Come. Which one? Good. Majority two. Any poem. Okay, now I will, follow what I told you. Now some points you can. Now you all are the judges. You will have to tell where he is missed those points. Okay, or where you have to improve. He has to improve. Okay, all everyone.
अगर चांद दिन में आने लगेगा अगर चांद दिन में आने लगेगा तो सूरज का क्या होगा गरम नया दौर देखकर पुराने को भूल जाएंगे सब नया दौर देखकर पुराने को भूल जाएंगे सब अगर लुट रही हो इज्जत किसी की अगर लुट रही हो इज्जत किसी की वीडियो बनाएंगे सब नया दौर देखकर पुराने को भूल जाएंगे सब नया दौर देखकर पुराने को भूल जाएंगे सब अगर हो गई हो मौत किसी की स्टोरी लगाएंगे सब अगर हो गई हो मौत किसी की स्टोरी लगाएंगे सब नया दौर देखकर पुराने को भूल जाएंगे
Okay, judges, tell me, where you should improve anything what you can get. Posture. Okay, this is posture. We'll take it in the right spirit, right? What else? Yeah. What? When he made a mistake, no, it was not actually, it was dry mouth, no? Yeah. So, stay hydrated, right? Okay. What else? Movement. Legs. Yes, very good. Yeah. He was doing like this now. Somewhere. Yes. Okay. He has his own thought process. Yeah. See, but when you do like this, no, people will also look at you like this. So you should avoid that. So please go on. So please say this. Acronym. What else? Very good suggestion. Teachers.
On the day one, only I saw that he is a person, a poor person, but I think he can do it. And today when I saw him, I was like, so on day one, I noticed him that he is a good speaker.
What about you? Any teachers, you can say something. See, your teachers are girls. I want some points from girls. Come on. Tell me. What about you? Your performance. Tell me how to improve. Okay, first I will tell you, when he comes here, remember first I told you, let's start it, let's face it, first line. I told you to come here, say hello to everyone, right? So, he missed on it. Whenever you face the audience, come, take a look at everyone, okay? Smile on your face. If possible, introduce yourself, I'm so and so, even though they know you. Then start with the poem.
काम जो करती है उसके हिसाब से लोग आपको पूछेंगे
So shy also. Yeah, great. And yeah, that is one thing. But avoid this. But you had it by heart. That's a plus. Selection of words, writer was good. Were you scared of looking at the girls? No. I was looking at you. You were just looking at the boys. Okay, fine. Yeah, it was good performance, exceptional. Only thing I would have added is some modulation. in the words presented. Great. It was great being with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable words and for this empowering session. To hear how this session has impacted our participants, let us invite a few of them to share their feedback. Suraj, Mukund, and Siddhi. Please share your feedback.
Hello everyone, my name is Svvm and here I am to give you a small feedback on today's session. First of all, I would like to thank them for this wonderful session and it was very helpful for all of us. It really helped me a lot to overcome my anxiety and stage fear. I definitely follow the tips you have shared with us and I hope a lot present here. Thank you.
First of all, Jai Hind everyone. Myself, Svvm College. To be honest, I am not very familiar in English, so I use totally Marathi and Hindi English. I love your visualization concept because एक बार विप्रो कंपनी के फाउंडर से किसी ने क्वेश्चन किया है कि आपने इतनी बड़ी कंपनी कैसे डेवलप करी, तो उन्होंने कहा सबसे पहले मैंने अपने माइंड में विजुलाइज किया, उसके बाद भी नेक्स्ट स्टेप ये किया। ऐसे ही मैं भी सेम थिंग यूज करता हूँ, जब भी मुझे कुछ प्रेजेंट करना होता है पहले माइंड में विजुलाइज करता हूँ, उसके बाद ताजमहल बनाने के लिए सबसे पहले किसी ने ड्रॉ किया होगा कि मुझे ऐसा बनाना है, विदाउट विजुलाइजेशन। और अगर आपके पास टैलेंट कम है लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस ज़्यादा है तो आप उसको कर सकते हैं। विदाउट कॉन्फिडेंस योर टैलेंट विल वेस्ट। थैंक यू।
Hi, my name is Mukund. Thank you, Dr.Smita, Sanzgiri. You are amazing and great inspiration to us. Today's talk was like good to us. We have learned so many things. And also, all the every day we saying this talk is low, this talk is high. But today I have never seen anyone like sleeping and all. I've seen that all were looking at you. All were like, आमकां कितें नवो शिकपाक मेळटा, आयज कितें जावं बंद जावचें ना. म्हाजी सुद्दां खरी गजाल सांगता, हांव पासून न्हिदता, खरें सांगता, खरी गजाल. पूण अशें ना की हांव एवरीडे अशें न्हिदप बीन जाता, अशें ना केला. एवरीडे आमी म्हणू शकना की कंटिन्यू पळोवंक शकता बट आयज खरें आमी न्हिदना, फक्त कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन मीस कितें सांगता, न्यू आयडियाज म्हटलें की लायफान कशें फुडें वचपाक, लायफान कितें जावं हें आयज कळ्ळें, कितें आयडियाज आसा, कितें स्किल्स आसा, हें आपूण फुडें जावन कितें जातलो हेजें हांवें चिंतलें. हें आयचें एक कितें की आपूण कितें तरी जावं, फॅमिलीक लागून न्ही, कितें तरी करप, हे फॅमिलीक लागून सुद्दां न्ही, देशाक लागून कितें करप हें म्हजें व्हडलें कर्तव्य. थँक यू.
I am requesting more students to come to the meeting. Sanjita. Hello.
hello. Please come. Any language. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Even I like this session very much. I learned a lot. I have noted down some points. And we need to grow every day. We still are studying. We need to do. And every day, first day will come. I'm requesting Kritika, please come here and give the feedback. Please move. Today is your day. Tomorrow I will take some others' name. Jyoti, Kushi, please. Kushi also begin.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for having this beautiful session. We learned a lot, like how to overcome the stage fear. There were lots of points involved in it, and even I get, when ma'am give me, when say give me the script, which is go ahead, I say no, something like that. Please, you need to take it one day before. So I get ready and come. They specifically do it with it, and she motivates me. Then only I get the confidence to come and speak in front of the whole class. Thank you.
So what was this? Did you prepare? You spoke so well now. You spoke so well. No ma'am, she spoke so well. So this is the fright you have to remove from yourself. What I have noticed, I'm telling you all are very talented. All are very talented. Only you have stage fear. Stage fear you have because your communication is little bit weak. You need to improve your communication. So I hope you all have done good today. Kushi and Rudraksha, both of you come and give the feedback. Come. On the spot.
सो नेमसीक थँक्यू म्हणटा कारण म्हाका स्टेज फियर आसा तो खूब आशिल्लो सो नेमसीक म्हाका खुबशे कॉम्पिटिशनाक धाडले तूं कर रिजल्टाचो कांय फरक ना प्रायज मेळो ना मेळो तेजे खातीर म्हाजो सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट खूब जाला आनी हांव फुडें येवन येवपाक शकलां
Thank you so much. It is our duty as a librarian. It is our duty to share the maximum knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Well, aku presentations dan many possible of like. Na bocor tu kita kan. Aku ajun kita aku try kita kita try kita.
She will follow your path, since Dr. Smita Sanzgiri. She told me in the morning, I want to follow her path, and I told her anytime you can approach you and you will guide her. I know you very well. Ruttam, where are you? Come please, any language. You first introduce yourself, what you are doing.
My name is Uttam Gowde. I am ex-student of this Svvm College and I am pursuing MCOM in ECQ. Ma'am, thank you for your guidance. We learned a lot. I have lots of fear speaking in front of people. I get lots of thank you for guiding us this competition. Thank you.
gratitude, I request our principal, Dr. Shekhar Sawant, Dr. Shekhar Sawant, sir, to present a token of appreciation to our esteemed guest, chief guest, Dr. Smita. I now request Ma'am Florencia to introduce the key highlights of the next day program.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, ma'am. We are glad to have you today over here. The itinerary for tomorrow's program is we'll be having a lecture by Sir Austin Dyers, who will be covering the topic Speak with Impact, which will be on spoken English. And we request all of you all to be present tomorrow at 9 a.m. It will be a 3-hour session. Thank you.
To conclude today's program, now I request Divya Raj, our participant, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good day to one and all present here. It is my honor to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all of us. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Smita Sanzgiri to sharing her valuable expertise with us. Ma'am, your session was not just informative but also the highly inspiring for us. You have provided some practical strategies to overcome our stage fear and build a confidence, which will be carried forward in our future. I would also like to thank our institution for arranging this session. Ma'am, thank you Lord for guiding us, and I hope I will privileged to learn from you in the future again. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Divya Raj. With this, we come to the end of today's program. Thank you everyone for your active participation. See you all tomorrow for another exciting day of learning. Have a great day.
ये तुझे पेन ये काय ना ऑनलाइन